Never forget the amusement park.
Yeah.
The pools and the orchestras.
Yeah.
And
This is Psalms 119 and 55. Salvation is far from the wicked, for they seek not thy statutes.
They don't.
That's it.
They literally don't.
The state of Israel. What is that? Prime Minister.
So what's the new one they're making? The new Israel project.
Greater Israel.
Greater Israel project. Yeah.
Where's there a prime minister in the scriptures?
Right. You know what's crazy?
Trying to build a third temple.
He's the prime
It's
minister,
not in the scriptures.
and they got a president.
They got a president.
Yeah.
But the prime minister got more power than the damn president.
Yeah, why you got a book like Talmud and a Kabbalah? You fucking dib and dabble all with the Bible, Kabbalah,
Right.
Talmud.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this,
Bro.
What's it, Isaiah 34?
Making a Ecclesiastes.
No, that's not that one.
Making
So
a
you
many
can't
books.
make.
Oh, you can't make. Yeah, Isaiah 34. Seek ye out the book of the Lord, for no one of these shall fail, and none shall want or make. Talk about the prophecies. These motherfuckers came out with a Talmud, and it's supposed to. It's also called the Mishnah, and it's basically a commentary based on the Sadducees or the scribes and rabbis. That's basically trying to give their interpretation of the law.
To them it supersedes the law,
the prophets,
everything.
and definitely not Yahushua. It totally disrespects and blasphemes Yahushua completely.
They don't believe in.
And they promote pedophilia.
PDF, for sure.
PDF files and shit.
They say you can marry. It says you can marry a girl 3 years of age.
Circumcision. Christians are people fucking smart hats.
Bro,
They disrespect your Messiah.
They don't even believe in
They
it.
don't even believe it. You know?
They be smacking Christians around when I go over there too.
they spit on them. Yeah, they spit on them.
Him like kids, that's what Bibles over the head and shit. Mazel tov and shit. Yeah.
They hate the Western Christian. The rabbis they can't stand a Christian from the West.
But the Christians.
They say you Esau.
Yeah. and when the Christians, when they come around the Christians bow down to the rabbis. They show them all the respect and you know what I mean? Like knowing they don't give a shit about you. Right.
So they say off with your head if you're a Muslim, but a practicing Judaism practicing small hat, he could spit in your face and you'll bow down to him.
Stockholm syndrome.
And then you'll support him commit genocide.
Hey, pretty soon you're gonna have these small hats doing the same thing they did doing the Kanye and Young Thug. They're gonna be doing with these sellout Israelite groups. Oh yeah. They're gonna be sit down, they're gonna be kissing the ring and you know, going through the little ceremonies and little wicked ass rituals. Hey,
They already doing that shit though.
like they did the nigga
done that shit.
Nick Cannon, Deshaun Jackson.
Snoop Dogg.
Yes.
I understand all these niggas now.
Yeah.
He read it already. Salvation is far from the wicked.
I got Psalms 50 and verse 16. But unto the wicked, the Most High saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes? That thou shouldest take my covenant, that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hatest instruction, and castest my words behind. Scriptures tell you that the Most High is not in all their thoughts.
Right. He gave statutes to Jake Henry.
147.
I'm already. Yep.
What was the one that we read last night? I think it was the second Ezra 3.
Yeah.
That's
Where it says you will say that the heathen have not kept thy precepts, statutes.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Yeah, the statutes.
It was Israel that kept your commandments, but not the heathen.
He only showed it to Jacob anyway.
Yeah.
So Psalms 147, 19 and 20. Yeah.
Psalms 147 and verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He have not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise to the Lord Yahweh.
It's plain.
Plain and simple.
Yeah, man. Y'all, somebody looking for something? No, it's cool. It's cool.
Oh, you read it?
You got it? Okay. So now that's because I think I mentioned a little earlier about King David, right? Because we was going into the meaning of salvation, which means to be delivered from your enemy. And we brought out that account about him when the enemy surrounded him. I wanted somebody to find that account. I believe it's in 2 Samuel, the 22nd chapter. So somebody go to that. Because that same, what happened with King David is the same thing that's going to happen with us. That's going to be the true salvation. Difference. 2 Samuel 22.
Yeah, brother got it? Yeah, I got it. You want me to start with the top?
Start at
That whole chapter 18. That whole chapter. Alright, I'll start. Started on. What's the song?
Start at 4.
4, okay.
Start at 4.
This is 2 Samuel 22 and verse 4 in the KJV. I will call on the Lord Yahweh, who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from my enemies.
Did we not hear that also from the prophet Joel? And whosoever shall call upon the name shall be saved. And then who did he say the deliverance was to? From Mount Zion shall be the deliverance.
Right.
Not the heathen. Go ahead.
Yep. Verse 5. When the waves of death compassed me, the floods of ungodly men made me afraid.
Yep.
The sorrows of hell compassed me about. The snares of death prevented me. In my distress, I called upon the Lord and cried to my God, my power, and he did hear my voice out of his temple.
Yep.
And my cry did enter into his ears.
Yep.
Then the earth shook and trembled. The foundations of heaven moved and shook because he was wroth.
Man, is that not going to happen again on the day of the Lord? The whole earth is going to shake. All right? That's when the Lord's going to crack them skies, right?
Yeah.
And that trumpet sound. That sound of a trumpet. Go ahead.
Verse 9. There went up a smoke out of the nostrils, out of his nostrils, and fire out of his mouth devoured. Coals were kindled by it.
Is that not what Yahweh Shai is also going to do when he comes with the chariot, the cloud? It talks about what it says, with his mouth he doeth, I think it's in Isaiah 11th chapter, but it's also in 2 Thessalonians, where it says he shall consume by the spirit of his mouth and with the brightness of his coming.
Right, yep.
Yeah. He coming with the laser beams out of the chariot. Go ahead.
Verse 10. He bowed the heavens also and came down, and darkness was under his feet. And he rode upon a cherub and did fly.
And he rode up on a chariot. Big ship, man. Just like Yahweh Shai is going to come in the cloud. And it says that all it says everybody, all the families of the earth mourn because of him. It shall all the tribes of the earth shall wail because of him. So you see the spiritual parallels and what David endured and what Yahweh Shai has come to fulfill. All right, go ahead.
Yep.
Okay, comparing spiritual things with spiritual, right?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Right. Continue on verse 11 again. And he rode upon a cherub and did fly, and he was seen upon the wings of the wind.
Hey, this is because King David was the apple of the Lord's eye. That was his beloved.
Yeah.
That would die, beloved of Yahweh. So he's coming to deliver his beloved out of harm's way. In a very spectacular divine setting. Go ahead.
At verse 12, and he made darkness pavilions, and he made darkness pavilions around about him, dark waters and thick clouds of the skies, though the brightness before him were coals of fire kindled. 14, the Lord thundered from the heaven, and the Most High uttered his voice, and he sent out arrows and scattered them, lightning and discomforted them.
See that?
And the channels of the sea appeared. The foundations of the world were discovered at the rebuking of the Lord.
Man.
At the blast of his.
The Lord's going to come and he's going to rebuke the nations. He's going to come and rebuke many people when he shows up. Right?
Right.
Go ahead.
The rebuking of the Lord and the blast of his breath.
I would say the rebuke comes with action. It's not just saying I rebuke. Like the scriptures say, rebuke with flames of fire.
Yep.
You know, it's a judgment that comes with that, man.
Yep.
You know?
That's it.
Yep.
Yep.
Just like the analogy of the scourge being used for these different plagues and punishments.
Yeah.
Usually a scourge is just a whip, something you whoop somebody with. But the prophecy said no, the famine and the sword and the pestilence, that's all scourges.
Same with the word plead.
Huh.
Plead with all flesh.
Yeah, that's how I'm gonna judge you.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
At the blast of the breath of his nostrils, he sent from above. He took me. He drew me out of many waters. He
drew me out of many waters. What is that? I'm gonna ask y'all brothers. What does that mean? Many waters. He was overwhelmed with a bunch of armies, a bunch of soldiers, people. All right. There was an overflow of men. All right. Go ahead.
Yep. Verse 18. He delivered me from my strong enemy and from them that hated me.
Oh, and from the strong enemy. There we go again. Delivered from the enemy. Zacharias was in the spirit. He mentioned that. That's the horn of salvation in the house of his father David. You see that? This is salvation.
Yeah.
That's salvation. Like literally.
Yeah. You're not saved until we
read that again.
Verse 18. He delivered me from my strong enemy and from them that hated me.
Them that hated me. Go ahead.
For they were too strong for me.
They got too strong. They were overwhelming. Hey, right now Esau, he's in power. Yeah. We can't fight him.
Well, what army? We ain't got no army.
We ain't got no army. What is our might? What is our strength? That's all we got. Yahweh Shem Shai and our faith.
Yahweh Shai said, if this was my world, my servants would fight. So it's obviously not our time to physically fight. Hey, the Lord will renew our strength in that day, when it's time, man.
Exactly.
Raise that caution.
But as for now, hey, we're supposed to be those worms.
Continuing, verse 19. They prevented me in the day of my calamity, but the Lord was my stay. He brought me forth also into a large place. He delivered me because he delighted in me. The Lord rewarded me according to my righteousness, according to the cleanness of my hands hath he recompensed me. For I have kept his ways, for I have kept the ways of the Lord, and have not wickedly departed from my power. For all his judgments were before me, and as for his statutes, I did not depart from them. I was
It's like the men of the Lord are gonna, they're gonna stand firm and not depart from his statutes. All right, they're gonna stay in the word.
I was also upright before him, and have kept myself from my iniquity. Therefore the Lord has recompensed me according to thy righteousness, according to thy cleanness in his eyesight. For the merciful.
And it's, now, if you what verse you in?
26. I
Now,
started at 26.
we kind of breezed over it, but go back to verse 17.
Yep.
When it says that the Lord blast of the breath of his nostrils, and then read that next verse, 17.
Okay, start at 16 and 17, right?
Yeah, start at 16. The point is in 17.
Go on, 16. 2 Samuel 22 and 16. And the channels of the sea appeared, the foundations of the world were discovered. At the rebuking of the Lord, at the blast of the breath of his nostrils.
Go ahead.
He sent from above. He took me.
He took me.
He
That's the part we breezed over. And he took me. Just like he took Enoch. Just like he took Elijah.
Hey.
Boy.
Right?
Right there, man.
Now, what is the word in the Hebrew when it says took me?
The word in Hebrew, he took me, is lakah.
La quoi.
Con.
Yep.
To take, get, fetch, lay hold of, seize, right? Receive, acquire, buy, bring, marry, take a wife, snatch, take away.
Married wedding. It's a married wedding. This is all indicative of the things to come.
So basically, when we pursuing the First Thessalonians, the 4th chapter, when we finally get taken up in that cloud, that's the marriage.
That's it. Yes.
The Lord just took us.
Man.
We were adorned as the bride, right? They had their lambs trimmed.
Yep.
And the Lord came back and came back to his wise virgins.
Yep.
And he took them.
Yep. Got him out of here.
Took them into the cloud, man.
Now they safe.
To the chamber.
The chambers. Enter thou into my chambers. Shut the door about thee until the indignation be overpassed. And Revelation 11, come up hither. And their enemies beheld them. They went up into a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. Saved from the enemies.
Going up, man.
How the fuck are heathens involved in that?
Can we jump to Deuteronomy 30?
Go.
Yeah, we about to close, but
You know, yeah,
I know exactly. Matter of fact, Bubba Bashar get it, and that's gonna be the end. That's gonna be the end. Deuteronomy 30.
Deuteronomy chapter 30.
I think that's the same word fetch.
Sheesh.
And they made a separation. That's
exactly.
that's why.
Deuteronomy 30. Start at 1.
Okay.
Start at 1.
Okay, Deuteronomy 30 and 1. And it shall come to pass, when all these things are come upon thee, the blessings and the curse which I have set before thee, and thou shalt call them to mind along with the nations, whither thy Lord, thy power hath driven thee. And shall...
Because we were what? Scattered.
Yeah.
We would be among all nations, all people. So the many nations that showed pursuing the Zechariah that you niggas are now twisting, because you're stumbling over, it says many nations, that's still talking about Israel.
Yep.
Israel is those many nations that's going to cleave and join back to the Lord and be his people.
Which are also in Revelation the mixed multitude. That's
Mixed
why they're not
multitude, that's
named in the
Israel.
tribes, because they're scattered Israelites that don't know their original tribes. They've been scattered.
Hence Isaiah 11.
There you go.
It's the same.
Yep. You got it,
It's
bro.
going to recover the dispersed or the outcasts.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Verse 2, and shall return unto thy Lord thy power, and shalt obey his voice according to all that I have commanded thee this day. Thou and thy children with all thine heart and with all thy soul, that then the Lord thy power will turn thy captivity and have compassion upon thee.
He's going to take that yoke off of our neck. Turn back our captivity. Right? And that's if, and that's after we, like it says in Baruch, because thou hast went astray from the Lord, and thou being returned, seek him 10 times more. So now we're remembering ourselves, and we're coming back together. All right? And the Lord, and this is where the Lord is gathering all the tribes. All the tribes wasn't present during the Lord's time. All right? Now you could say that this is the building of the tabernacle of David, because all the tribes are involved this time.
Right.
Go ahead.
On verse 3 again. And then the Lord thy power will turn thy captivity and have compassion upon thee, and will return and gather thee from all nations.
From all nations.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Whether the Lord thy power has scattered thee.
Yep.
Yep. If any of thine be driven out unto the uttermost parts of heaven, from thence will the Lord thy power gather thee.
Yep.
And from thence will he fetch thee.
And from thence will he fetch thee. And I am pretty sure that word there is lequa.
Yeah, that's it.
I remember that one. You said it's in the other version.
Yep.
Lequa.
Yep, that's it.
Fetch.
Yep.
Strong's H 394-7.
From there will he fetch us. Okay.
And what verse is that?
That was verse what? 5, 4, 5.
Read down to 7.
That was 4 actually.
Yeah, read
I'll
down
read
to
it
7.
7. Verse 5. And the Lord thy power will bring thee into the land which thy fathers possessed, and thou shalt possess it, and he will do thee good and multiply.
And that's going back to the promise.
Yep.
All right. That promise was preserved through the covenants. We broke the first covenant. All right. It's time for a new one.
Change the parameters of it.
And now Yahweh Shai, he died on that cross. He shed the blood. That covenant is now ratified. He ratified the covenant, and now we're just awaiting for it to finally be in place. And when he comes back and he beams us up, that's when it's going to be in force. Everlasting life, new bodies. Now we can possess the land and all these other lands. And now we could be gods on earth again.
If I can say, if the world was given for our sakes, or made for our sakes, why do we not
Possess an inheritance.
possess an inheritance?
Yeah.
Anyway.
And he will do thee good and multiply thee above thy fathers. And the Lord thy power will circumcise thine heart and the heart of thy seed, to love the Lord thy power with all thine heart and with all thy soul.
Real quick, y'all see that he foreshadowing the second covenant. You got it, bro. He said he would do it. You got it, bro.
That's crazy, because that nigga Hakah, when he was still with Sakari, this is one of the verses he brought out. when they had that debate with the fallouts from Mississippi over the new covenant.
Yep.
This was one of the verses he brought up.
Yep.
Oh, you knew this the whole time. Now this nigga going against the grain. So yeah, you niggas, y'all done, man.
Hopefully like babies.
Go ahead, finish that and let's close.
I'm reading. Oh, yep. And Salakia, verse 6. And the Lord thy power will circumcise thy heart, and the heart of thy seed, to love the Lord thy power with all thine heart and with all thy soul, that thou mayest live. Verse 7. And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies.
Upon who?
Upon thine enemies, and on them that hate thee.
Hold on. So let's get this right. This is what you started with the thought went, the spirit, right? So if all the enemies are getting, we didn't identify who the enemies are. So the chapter talked about salvation, but then all of a sudden the curse is going to be put on the enemies, and it didn't say nothing about them being saved.
Nothing.
This is early in the book.
You can't be under salvation and cursed at the same time. It doesn't work.
That's
that
what
way.
you're saved from.
Right.
Saved from the curse.
You know we're going to be saved from the curses, because when you read Revelation 21, it says that there will be no more tears, there will be no more pain, no more sorrow.
No more. Peace.
You know? And then the next chapter it says, and there shall be no more curse.
Yeah.
That's for us. New Jerusalem, Israel. Not these other nations, man. All right, so hey, we're gonna close. We're gonna close it with that. We're gonna give all honor, all praise, and glory to Yahweh. Double honors to the elder apostles and bishops of the great millstone that rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect. We're gonna say shalom.
Shalom.